Just make sure. We'll just give a couple more minutes for everybody to hop on. If you just got on, good evening, good evening.
We have mutual friends. That's right. See that?
Why would you think I want to see that then? Yeah, I think your ass being messy. No, I'm not. What am I doing? Well, your ass is mad at that. This is the whole world miserable with you. I don't know what to do. Okay, Danny, I thought I was supposed to call me with the bullshit. Yeah, okay. Bye. Hey, where are you? Where you going? Home? Okay. Can you step out the room? Okay. Okay. Is everything okay? Okay. Thank you. What's your deal?
I'll be trying to figure out how y'all not able to log on to the same link every night. Let me see.
Why you say it like that? We do that so each other. If you have a parent, you know where the situation is a bit complicated. No, I wouldn't have done that. Okay, well, I will call her.
We didn't know.
Parent. Okay. Better yet, I'll come with you. Okay, bye.
All right, good evening, everybody. I think we're going to go ahead and start. Unless Daryl, you want me to wait a little bit longer?
Nah, out of respect of everyone's time, I say just go ahead and get into it.
Let's get it. Okay. Can everybody see my screen? Let me put this down here. All right, so this brief training, but very, very effective training is over the customer acquisition process. Basically, how are we getting people from either out of our phone, our contacts, text messages, our friends and families, getting them on the phone and closing them? How are we getting people from social media, FB, IG, getting them on the phone and closing them? All right. Now, my name is Daniel Leon. I'm a regional sales director for all the new agents that's on the call this evening. I've been literally doing this all day long. All right, so let's get into this. This is a little quote that Jamal put up here. People will forget what you said. People will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel, by Maya Angelou. So what I'm taking from that is, always have the energy and the attitude of being a servant, of being a helper, right? Even if you're frustrated, even if you're not having a good day, even if you're feeling down, always present a presence that's welcoming and a presence that's positive, because that's going to go a long way. That can actually help you close a call without you even giving the right information. Just your vibe, your energy, just being a people's person can do a whole lot for you. All right, so this is one of my little slides I put. Oh, maybe I should go full screen this. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm on there.
Is that better? Everybody can see that? Yeah, no?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so check it out, y'all. This is how we closing these customers. These are how we acquiring customers. For one, you want to make your list. Make your list. As soon as you come on board, if you don't have a list, if you don't have my notebook not next to me, but I have literally a notebook front to back of names. It's messy. I scratched them out. I'm circling. I'm putting different colored dots next to them just to give me some type of numbering system so I know how many times I contacted different people. But you got to have a list, y'all. That list is going to help you close customers. That list is going to help you, just think of new people to reach out to. Recently, I've been making a list of, excuse me, people I've never communicated with on social media. So I'm going through there. I'm like, oh, I never said nothing. Write the name down, write the name down, write the name down, right? So I can go back and actually send them a script and be, kind of be smart about my actions and, make sure I'm actually touching base with them in an effective way, right? So make your list. One thing the list will do is if you make a list of people people you grew up with, people you went to school with, co-workers. Co-workers is a really good one, like old co-workers from the past, people you might have went to college with, things of that nature. When you talk to them, when you reach out to them about the services, you're able to be a little more comfortable. It's less etiquette required. It's a more informal conversation, which leads to less anxiety for those who don't like to talk. Some of the introverts that's on the team. Less stress, which equals to an easy close. So make your list. Another, one of the number one things we use is our trial runs. Trial runs are the gateway to combos in the DMs, right? You get a trial run out there, you have all of these different people from multiple networks that you're able to reach out and start a conversation with, right? So you're not just depleting and running through your same friends on your friend list, right? So trial runs are definitely the gateways to the combos and the DMs. And then friend requests, everyone. A lot of people on the call don't even have over 2,000 friends, right? You want to keep adding 1, 2, 3, 5, 10 people a day. And then we have scripts out there. I think I was able to get one up here before I started this. We'll see. There's scripts that we have out there to introduce yourself and have a conversation. Hey, how you doing? Just wanted to reach out to you and say hello. Thank you for accepting my friend request. Is there anything, would you like to know what I do? Or was you just, accepting my friend? Was you trying to be friendly? Little scripts like that that'll just pretty much engage you with that new friend request or that new friend. And then another thing that helps get customers is the display of knowledge. Like a lot of us do the credit tip Tuesdays and Thursdays, different things like that. We're not really trying to draw people in, but we're actually just giving out that free information. People love free things, and anytime you're in a position to educate your social media, your friends, that's adding value. People are gonna circle back. You know, whenever they do decide to want to invest or looking to getting their credit repaired or looking for some type of financial information, they're gonna be like, man, Daniel, I did see a post. Daniel did talk about, you know, making sure I keep my credit utilization down. He did say something about finances. Let me go check his page out. And you're able to acquire customers that way. I know me, a few times I woke up and had messages in my DMs of people I never spoke to, and they just saw a post I had. It could have been from like a week or two ago, but it was free knowledge. It was free game. And when people see you do things like that, it's definitely a business. They see you are serving the community. And then finding your niche, Jamal. That's basically, you know, joining groups. We used to do a 1 through 10. We used to make every agent write down 10 things about themselves. Like if we was going to create a person, right? What were the 10 things that that made you, right? So for me, I have 2 daughters. I'm a girl's dad. So fatherhood is one of them, right? My favorite athlete, my GOAT is Kobe Bryant, RIP to the GOAT. I always post most Mondays, I always post motivational posts that involve Kobe Bryant on Mamba Mondays, right? So everybody know I'm gonna post something about Kobe at least once a week, right? And guess what that does? All the Kobe lovers, all the Mamba mentality lovers, they'll comment, they'll react to that, and guess what I can do? Hop in the DMs and start having conversations with them, and it could lead to a customer. It could lead to an agent. So that's being social, and then also joining groups. It's a lot of women on here. There's so many women's groups out there. We're all entrepreneurs. There's entrepreneurs groups out there. I'm in every entrepreneur Texas group that's out there. You know, when you got a hot post, you can go ahead and go and post into those groups. And what's that's going to do? Create conversation, create engagement. And that's what this is all about. It's all about engaging to the community. You know, it's going to be friends. There's going to be people that you're not friends with, and you're able to literally, like I have a DJ. I'm not even sure where she's out of, but she said she's going to post me on her Snap and her IG. She said she don't really be on Facebook too much, but I found her on Facebook in a group. I posted, I have a presentation I'm doing tomorrow at a beauty salon. And she saw it in the group that I posted in, and she hit me up about it. And then we're not in the same place, but she was like, hey, I'll look out for you. I'll share your post for you. She's going to share that post for me. I didn't even have to do anything. She reached out to me. And that's all about, that's what we do. We join groups, we interact with people, we engage, we have conversations, and those conversations lead to closing customers and agents. I'm not sure this is dark, but consistency and positivity leads to more engagement. So kind of what I was saying earlier, you always want to wake up and have some sort of inspirational good morning post. People love to hear about something that's motivating them. Some people don't want to get out the bed and go to their job. Some people don't want to get out the bed and hop in their own shoes and live their life. So if you're able to add value and be positive to people, that's gonna make people want to go on your page more, interact and engage to your posts that you're posting, and therefore support your business, because we all about turning our socials into ATMs, right? So let's get into this. Okay, list of contacts. Let me see what I do. All right, this was supposed to be changed, but your list of contacts. We have a script, and I hate it's not this one that I got right here, copy and paste it, but we have a script literally that we're able to send to all of our contacts and get them invited to a Zoom, right? That list of 100 people. This can help you run your business up literally in 24 hours, especially if you're new. If you're new on a call, We actually have a script that we can send out. I literally sent it to every single number in my phone. It didn't matter if I didn't talk to that person for years. I sent them that script. Why? Because, hey, if the script is telling them, inviting them into a Zoom presentation, which we just had, and we tell them this, it has a lot of money involved, and it also has getting your credit repaired. Those are two things that everybody in America wants, right? Everybody wants a high credit score, and everybody wants more money. So that just by having your list is helping you run your business easily. You didn't have to do anything on social media. You just hit everybody up through a text message and got that done. So I'm gonna keep harping on the list. Trial runs. Trial runs are the bread and butter. Trial runs will get you on the phone with someone, right? You make this post. This is a post we make to get the trial runs. To all my Facebook friends that need your help. We get them to say yes. Everybody responds. We hop in the DMs and we start sending them trial runs, like this one right here. Can you do me a favor and post this message on your Facebook page, just like this, and tag me in it, right? Thanks. It's basically a post letting them know that we're in the credit repair business, and then you ask them. You always want to make sure you put these directions in them, because people will just share it. People will they'll literally just quickly just throw it on there, and if they don't tag you properly to it, it defeats the purpose. You won't actually, it'll mess up the algorithm, and you won't actually tap into their network like you want to. So you want to always make sure when you're doing your trial runs, you have that guidance, that little guidance text right after it. Please make sure you add me and I'm tagged. Thank you. Let me know with the thumbs up once you have it posted. Right? Trial run. Those trial runs are going to lead to conversations, which are going to lead for you to be able to get on the phone with the customer. Here's a trial run I like to post. Kind of the same thing. And another thing, y'all, it's okay to put your sauce on some of these scripts we have. You want to own these scripts. Why? Because you want to make sure, you don't want to sound like you just copying and pasting something, right? You want to sound more personable. You want to sound like it's really you, right? So I'll add a little sauce in there. Reach out, my good friend and credit king, Daniel Leon, will help. Comment below, DM him, and he will reach out and bless you. You know what I'm saying? Adding that sauce to it. And then here's how I put my little direction on there. Can you please publicly post and tag me by making my name blue in the post? Thank you so much. I always put my little hearts on there. Own it, right? Own it. People gonna definitely want to do it more when they see you making it yours. All right, here's one of the trial runs that's booming. It's always getting a lot of crazy attention to it. As y'all can see, this is the 3 credit bureaus is on fire trial run. And again, who needs the info? I put in there the directions to do so. Can you please publicly post, right? They get that in there. We hitting everybody up. And this is the thing, y'all, but I've been noticing when I look on some of y'all pages, helping yourselves as much as you can. You'll have a bunch of people that comment, yes, 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 info, 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 interested, 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 and you haven't liked all of them or you haven't commented, please check your inbox. So to me, I'd be like, man, they haven't even seen none of these comments when I'm just kind of checking on y'all. Make sure you liking every single comment on any post. Any post that you post, when people engage, make sure you liking it. Why? Because we want your posts, we want your business, your page to keep circulating. So that's one of the things that's going to attract customers so we can close them later. So make sure you comment, make sure you put in, please check your inbox or something of that nature under every comment. I don't care if it's 500 comments, hey, 500, please check your inboxes. That's going to keep your post going. And it's going to, a lot of people, I don't know what it is, we see a post that has like 300 comments, we going to comment. We see a post that got 1 comment, we'd be reluctant to do so. But if you see a post that has like 50 comments, we're gonna comment on that post. So it also helps those numbers go up. So definitely do that. Those are trial runs. Another way we're able to engage in the conversation and eventually get them on a call to close them is friend requests. We have scripts for this. Hey, thank you so much for the friend request. I was just wondering, were you just being supportive, or would you like some information on what it is that I do? Either way, I appreciate you. Look, I put my little spiel on there, my little spin on there. Hey, thank you so much for the love and support on my posts. I was just wondering, were you just being supportive, or would you like some information on my credit repair services? Either way, I appreciate you. So I changed it up because look, I'm trying to get these customers as much as I can. So I'm gonna add that little in there so they can reach out and we can have that conversation easier. So friend request is another way to engage into the conversation that will lead into the basically the script for getting your for having a basically a console to get them on the phone. All right. Reactions to posts or stories. If anybody, so this is something that I wasn't doing literally for the first, I'll say about 2 months of being in the business. When people would like or love my or wow or whatever, basically react to a post, I wasn't going back and checking for those people. I was only looking for the comments under my posts. If you're doing that, yo, look, go into the actual reactions and you're going to see that there's more people. What it is they just be scared to comment. They be scared to say me. They be scared to say I'm interested or I want info. For some reason, people be, I don't know, scary. So you can go in there and click on the reactions and it'll have a full list of people. And it'll even show you if you're friends or not. And sometimes I just click in there, just add them all, and then I respond to them. And I do the same thing. Hey, thank you so much for the love and support on my posts. I was just wondering, were you just being supportive, or would you like some information on my credit repair services? Either way, I appreciate you. You being nice, you being friendly, you being positive. You know, you're not being weird because it's somebody you never had a conversation with. And hey, I've been able to engage and literally sign customers up just off of their heart in my comments or my posts, I mean. So that's another way. And then friend request everyone, y'all. Look, I get it. I had some of the ladies on the team. They say, they don't be accepting everybody friend requests. I understand, but look, hey, especially if you don't know them, that's somebody that's willing to pay you money for your services. So even if you're an introvert, even if you don't like talking to guys or things of that nature, whatever, hey, friend request them, show them some love. Friend request everybody, especially if you don't know them. Friend request somebody that's not in the same city or state you in, right? That's gonna help you expand your network. Recently, I've been getting all sorts of friend requests from people in Jersey because I had somebody in Jersey do a trial run for me. I'm adding everybody on the East Coast. And then I had somebody from Georgia do a friend request for me. I would have thought Jamal would have cleaned that whole market up. But guess what? I'm adding all of them. And I'm able to find some of the people up. Hey, friend request everyone, y'all. I mean, if you're starting to get close to 5,000, I would definitely be more intentional, kind of peeping and seeing what they do. Like I'll be looking for realtors. I'm currently having multiple conversations with real estate agents and brokers. I'll be looking for other entrepreneurs who maybe want some business line credit. Who else? People that look like they have a big following, people that look professional, people that look good. Those are the type of people I'll be friend requesting. So definitely do that, y'all. It's gonna help you close these customers. Display of knowledge. I spoke about this earlier. If you don't have anything on your page that shows anything about credit or finances and how you can help somebody's credit or finances, nobody's going to support your business. Everybody's going to think you spamming. Nobody's going to take you serious. By displaying, having posts that gives free game and free knowledge is going to help the legitimacy of your business. I've had so many conversations where people be like, well, I had to scroll on your page to see if you was legit. And I see you making posts about credit and you videos, y'all. Show yourself. Show yourself. You might think about making a post for like a Credit Tip Tuesday. Instead of making a post, memorize it real quick and say it to the camera. Go live and say that to the camera. Why? Because people want to see that you're a real person. People want to see that you're a human being. People want to see that face of yours. You do that, That's gonna help you close customers. I signed up multiple people because there's I signed up a guy the other day. He was like, yeah, man, I seen your post, I seen your trial run. I saw you actually shot me a message. I didn't respond. I went on your page and I scrolled down and I saw a video of you actually talking and actually giving valuable information. And it was something I didn't know about. Hey, he's like, that's what made me hit you up. Now we had a conversation. What's going on with that? Now we had a conversation and we was able to let me make this go down. Can't see myself. We was able to have a conversation and he ended up signing up. Easy. And he signed up like right then. We had that quick conversation through the message, signed him right on up. So already went over this. Let me shift over. I want to shift over and show y'all something. And then we're gonna finish this up. Okay. Now, once you get them on the phone, yo, if you're new, you want to get your upline on the phone with them. All right. I'm gonna speak from the new agent standpoint. So if I was a new agent, right, I had my conversation. I want to get these people on the phone ASAP. Because when we get them on the phone, we're able to assume control of the entire conversation. We're almost able to pin them in the corner, and there's no way they getting off the phone without signing up. They just got to be dead broke. And even if they are, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get them to make a post, and we're gonna get a date and a time, and make sure we have a day we can follow up with them, right? So we're getting something out of this, because even if they don't ever sign up, if we get them to make a trial run before we get them off the phone, hey, we tapped into their network. Hey, that's even more money. That's almost more valuable than closing them. So 3 keys to closing a customer over the phone is KISS, keeping it stupid simple, right? And then empathy, show you care. And the way you do that is by asking them what all do they have on their what all negative items they have, and then relating it to the services. I got another slide I'm gonna show y'all. And then having extreme confidence. You could not know what you're talking about at all, but if you have confidence, they don't know you don't know what you're talking about. Even if you fumble and you say the wrong name or price or something like that, they don't know. Assume that confidence, because what that does is that allows you to keep control of the conversation. If you're nervous, if you scared or timid, or you stuttering too much of your words, they're gonna start hitting you with all these questions, and they're gonna start pulling back. But when you confident, going hard, even if you're wrong, they don't know. You're able to continue having control of the conversation. So let me show you something. I want to jump ahead. So this is how we do it. So if you're a new agent, you're gonna call your upline first, right? Your upline is gonna go on mute. Then you're gonna call the customer. You call the customer. You're gonna introduce yourself, right? And then right then, especially if you're really new, you can just they'll introduce you'll introduce yourself. They'll introduce themselves, and then you can say, hey, I got my regional sales director on the line. He's excited to speak to you, edify us, and get us on the line, and then we'll take it from there. Or as we progress, because we want to be able to duplicate, right? You ask them, find out what all negative items they have and what that they're looking for, right? So it'll be something like ring ring, you introduce yourself and you say, okay, what all negative items do you have in your credit score, and what are you looking to accomplish? They're gonna tell you everything. You sound like you, and what's crazy, y'all, is some of them will go into these long, elaborate, super dramatic stories about ex-baby daddy, husband, all of this stuff, girlfriend, all of this stuff, right? You listening, you showing you care, right? And then immediately related to the services. You find out what they want, you find out what's going on, you find out what they want, and immediately link the services and our products to what they want. That's how you close a customer. That's the magic way of closing a customer. You literally are repeating what they tell you and how our services can guarantee to fix that problem with confidence, with some courage, with some energy, and I promise you, you're gonna close them every single time. So that's why I put right here. Find out what all the negative items are on the customer's credit score. Find out what they want. What's their goal? They're gonna tell you, man, I want to get in the house by the summertime. Okay, we're gonna get you into that house by the summertime. We not only do we have credit repair services, but we actually have other services that a realtor and a real estate broker will use to ensure you close on that house in the summertime. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna practice good habits, and you're gonna be ready to lock and load and close in the summertime. Hitting them with that, painting them in the corner. They have no rebuttal to that. Because you literally are excuse me, you're literally answering their problem, right? Oh man, I want to get rid of these evictions. I had somebody staying in my house, and me and my girl went this way, and they didn't pay it, and now it's showing up, and I got all these late payments and things of that nature. Hey, we absolutely going to get those negative items removed. We're going to get those evictions removed, and we're going to get you into that house. When are you trying to get into that house? Oh man, I don't have a set date, but man, really before the Christmas time. Hey, we got a game plan set up that we can set up for you to ensure you get in that house before Christmas time. Just keep repeating that, repeating what they're looking for. That's going to help you close, right? So you want to link the services on products to their wants and their goals. All right. And then you have a confidence, excitement, and it's going to allow you to control the call. Let's go back here. All right. So some of the customers, some of the agents would say, hey man, what do you say when they just immediately out the gate asking about the price, right? And we'll even back up some before you even get on the phone call. We're in our script, we're in our bag on our scripts, we're texting potential customers, and we're ready to hit them with the script, right? And then they go left on you with a rebuttal, and they say, well, hold on, before you get too deep into this, what's the price? I want to know the price. Hey, don't let it sweat you out. We have a script for everything. Just all you got to do is say, hey, we can determine that price once we do a free consultation. And what that's going to do, allow you to go right back into your script. So what negative items do you have reporting on your credit score, right? Same thing on the phone, right? Hey, yeah, I appreciate all that. Before we get into this, how much it costs? Well, hey, look, we can determine all that before we have but we can determine all of that after we have this free consultation. And it's going to allow you to go ahead and get what's reporting on their credit score, what their goals and what they want. And by you relating those services to those, it just softens them up. It just opens them up. And then we close them. And hey, that's how you close. That's how you close the customer. It's not much more than that. Again, I tell all you new agents, you need to be on the phone call 5 times with your upline before you try it. 5 times. All right. And that's really all I had. Did anybody have any questions or anything else they want to ask or add to this? Anybody? I'll leave it on that. I like that page. Anybody on the call needs some scripts so they can go in tomorrow and be very effective? Oh, let me open up the chat.
Hey, I got a question.
Talk to me.
Don't yell at me. I talk slow. All right.
Who's
So
this talking? Oh, that's Jamal.
yo, how do you keep up with you said how you keep up with your customers, your potential customers?
How do I keep up with my potential customers?
Yes. Like say you got somebody who is you gave the link to, or you at a certain spot and it kind of went cold. How do you continue to keep them organized?
So are you talking about how do I follow up with them, or how do I keep them organized to go and follow up with them?
Both.
All right. So at the end of the night, good practice is at the end of your day, your business day, right? I stay up late, so it'd be late in the night. I kind of go back. And if you do this every day, it's gonna help you keep track. You go back and see who didn't respond, who left you on red, right? You're gonna have a whole lot of that. Write their name down. Take note of that. That's part of the list, right? Not only are you supposed to have a list of 100 of people to actually contact, but you're supposed to have a follow-up list, right? There's gold in the follow-up. So you always want to follow up with everybody you speak to, and then check it out. Put the date by it. So somebody have in 48 hours, I'm gonna follow up with this person, right? Or in 24, if they left me on red, in 24 hours, I'm gonna follow up with this person. And then some of them, y'all, check it out. Some of the people on your trial runs, you're gonna reach out to, they ain't gonna never see your message. And you're gonna be going in and check, and they never checked it. Why? Because you're not a friend. So what I'll do is if I message you and I see you never even looked at it, I'm gonna go add you as a friend. And check this out. We talk about this on another training where you go like 3 things and make a comment. Some of them, their pages is gonna be private and have it like really restricted, but you can still go like the profile picture or something like that, right? Or go in their story, look at their story. Do something that notifies them and gets their attention, and then they'll go check your message. So at the end of every night now, I'm making that list, seeing who I reached out to, who maybe we got into the conversation, because it's gonna be crazy, y'all. Y'all get into the script, halfway through the script, you about to hit them with that, hey, let's get on the phone, or hit them with the prices, things like that, and they just stop, right? Those are the people you want to follow up with. We never know what people got going on. We always got to definitely be a servant and be positive and give them the benefit of the doubt. And don't be afraid to follow up. Until somebody completely blocks you or tell you to F off, follow up, follow up, follow up, follow up. I got like 5, 6 dots next to people that I didn't followed up that many times with, literally. And you'll be surprised, yo. Some people reach out and have a full conversation about signing up for the services. Back when I started in August, and eventually I ended up closing them in December. And it's because I kept following up with them. So I hope I answered your question. Any other questions? Anybody else got any other questions? All questions are good questions. There are no dumb questions.
Hello, good evening. This is Nicole.
Hey, Nicole.
How you doing?
Fabulous. I'm ready to eat.
I'm new to the team. Thank you, Gary, for joining, helping me to join the team.
Shout out that boy Gary.
I just had a question. So, I get a lot of my, several of my friends have been interested in just getting information on repairing their credit.
Mhm.
To me, I guess I'm kind of feeling like I don't want to rush into just immediately trying to get them to be an agent. I want to help them to get their credit straight. So what do I do about that? Like, do I immediately just like get them on these Zoom calls so they can listen to the entire thing about getting their credit repaired and then it goes into them being an agent? Or do I kind of talk to them about their credit repair situation first and then see if they're ready to start and send them a link? How do I go about doing that?
Well, you got to go with what they initially had the conversation with you about, right? They initially had the conversation with you about getting a credit repair, correct?
Right.
So you want to and this is a thing that I'm working on with the new agents as well. That's why you want to go ahead and get real comfortable and actually go to the site that we send people and look at our services. Look what they do. You know what I'm saying? Review some of the videos, like the app. The app is really good at watching. They have 5 to 6 minute videos on every single service that we have. Those little videos alone will provide you with enough information to then go pass on to those people. And what you're doing is you adding value. So now they're like, oh, okay, shoot, Nicole, actually, you know what I'm saying? She know a little something. And then that will lead you to being able to have a conversation and getting them on the phone. I mean, when we talking straight services, you can to the Zoom, that's effective, and it'll help clear up some of your bandwidth so you can keep doing other things. But hey, again, we want to get them on the phone. If they talking about credit repair services like that, hey, you can do. I can do you even one better, Nicole. Hey, look, that's an excellent question. What time are you available for a conversation? Cool. Call them upline on the phone. Introduce yourself. Say, hey, I was calling you about. I wanted to give you that information. But guess what? You're in luck. I actually have my executive sales director, Jamal Payne, on the line. He was just checking on me, and I told him that I was going to have a conversation with you, and I would love for him to actually provide that value for you. Bam, put Jamal online. Bam, we closing them right then.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
I want to add to that, if you don't mind, Daniel.
Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be just volunteering me either, but it's okay. Now it's fine. You can always reach out to me. So look, what I would do with that, truthfully, you never know what somebody wants, but they only may have been exposed to the fact that you do just know how to be a customer, right? So when you do, they may have made a comment under just the customer post, but they may still be looking for extra income. So that's why you want to expose as much as possible, and B, ask as many questions. You want to be a expert question asker. So what reason do you what you doing to try to get your credit? Do they have a lot of debt? Oh, maybe you need some extra income. And you start asking the right questions, and you'll get the right answers. But one of the best things that you can do is get them on the Zoom, get them on the overviews, because the overview is going to show both parts of it. They're going to show the credit side, and they're going to show the business side. So it's going to allow them to see, okay, do I just want one, or do I want both? Because if you get the agent, you get both. So you don't want to prejudge based off of just that. But it's always better, in my opinion, to sign them up as a customer and then expose, because at least you got them in as that customer first, and then expose. And if they want to continue and upgrade their account, I did that to 2 people today. They upgraded their account after signing up Sunday. It was like I put them on the Zoom. They seen the value in it. Boom. Now they got upgraded. But make sure you expose both to them and let them make up their own mind on what they want to do.
Absolutely. Yeah, you get them to the Zoom call, you're able to see both sides. Just for the sake of time, say they're not able to get to those Zooms, we're able to go about it another way, get them on the phone. Did that answer all your questions, Nicole? Nicole, right? Yeah, Nicole.
A little bit for right now. That kind of like I think that's more so how I wanted to approach it. Like, at least get them in to start their credit services, and then get them on a Zoom call. If they can make that decision on their own, I don't want to become like this. I'm not a salesperson, so I don't want to become this, like trying to force them to become an agent right off the bat. I want them to make that decision on their own.
Absolutely. We want to do that on both sides. We don't want to force nobody to get services either. People are going to genuinely, like when they came to ask you those questions, they genuinely concerned because they genuinely want to get their credit repaired. Like you have something of value to them. So you're not forcing it down their throat. We're not begging nobody. You literally just providing the information, exposing the information to them. And that's what Jamal was saying, by continuously asking questions, we're able to expose more value in the presentation, because we're also not only are we providing exposing the services to them, but we also provide a way for them to make some additional income as well.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Anybody else got any questions?
I have a question.
Okay, I'm not sure who I'm talking to. Who's on the line? Who is that?
Arkayla.
Oh, okay. Talk to me, Arkayla.
Okay, so what would you tell a new agent? So if they're on a phone, let's just say it's a customer, and that customer asks them the question, how long have you been with this company? And let's say they know they're new. What advice would you give them?
To them, I mean, I would be honest and say, I'm new.
but my team of licensed accredited attorneys been doing this for a very long time. I'm new to exposing the information and helping y'all get your credit repaired. But my team of licensed accredited attorneys been along for a very, very long time. We've been open since 2004.
So what you're saying is for them to not get discouraged, to still be confident about it because it's not them handling the credit repair anyway.
Absolutely. Always hit with confidence.
Okay. Also, you can send them to the liftoff group. That'll be your back. That'll be kind of your proof that things is getting done. So like you with a team that's actually doing an amazing thing, and that's the social proof that your team is doing what it's supposed to be doing. So it's the system that we're leveraging, not ourselves. Ourselves are getting to the table, but it's the system that's truly the thing that's going to fix their credit. So we showed them the system that we're going to put them on. And that's going to be the proof of if I've been there 6 months, if I've been there 5 years, it's all about the system, and it'll knock out that doubt. Also, again, your page is vital, so start building up your page now, ASAP.
But Jamal, she also talking about like if you're on the phone, like in the heat of the moment, right?
Yeah, send them the liftoff link. That still don't take no time. Like just here, here's a thing to our liftoff group. And basically, boom, these are the results that we've been getting. We can get, like you said, we do have a team of accredited attorneys who leverage fair credit reporting act to get these negative items removed. If you can say that, you sound like an expert. So, but leverage what the tools that you do have, even if you're in the heat of the moment and they question how long you've been doing it. Because still, I have done it under a year. Saying I've done something under a year, that still doesn't sound that great. Yeah. But, I got the proof and I got the, and I bring them to a reference that brings it out that we're doing amazing things. And I always sound like the expert.
And Jamal, where is this liftoff group?
I added you to
Kayla, you not in the liftoff group?
She in the liftoff group.
Okay, I might know, but some people may not know.
Who is your upline?
Okay, so for all the new agents on the call, the liftoff group is something your upline should have added you to it. It's what Jamal said. It's our social proof. It's somewhere where they can literally scroll and it's countless videos and clips and screenshots of literally everybody's negative items. So like, if there's a customer that has a certain negative item removed, then they might hit you with man, I was here and they couldn't get it removed. Like the student loans, we got so many student loans on there, and that's one of the main things people want is student loans. You're able to send them to that liftoff group to get that proof for that, and that's a Facebook page. Miss Arkayla.
Thank you.
And then also with that, you can actually pin those groups to your FB page so you can easily access, like the Team Infinite group. Pin that group to your page so it'll be right at the top. And that way you don't have to go searching for it. So that'll save you some time.
Hey, another thing, Daniel, real quick. So on the Infinite Freedom group, when you guys add your new agents there, on that first post, launching as a new agent, the liftoff group is in that post as well. It's directing people to the liftoff group. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Hey, good questions, y'all. Anybody else have any questions? I need to be in that group. Okay. LC, Latoya, we're gonna make sure you get added tonight, okay? Yeah, we're gonna get you right. Anybody else had any questions before we wrap it up? No?
I do. How do you, this is Mona. How do you say if you have somebody and they they come on as a customer and then all of a sudden they want to change over to an agent? How does that process go?
We call customer support and we get them upgraded.
Oh, okay.
Yes, ma'am. That's actually a really quick, a good question, and it's a quick process.
Actually,
I'll add. Okay, you add to it.
go ahead, Jamal.
You sure you all right? So
Y'all go ahead.
To clarify it, you want to let's just say they got added on a Monday. So by the end of Saturday night, well, actually, because it's not open on Saturday, you got to close the business on Friday to upgrade them. So whenever the pay cycle ends, that's how long you have to upgrade them. So if they sign on a Thursday, you actually only have till Friday to upgrade them to be a customer.
I thought it was
From what I
3
was told.
days.
Actually, because most times you're going to trigger that cab. Once you trigger that cab, you can't upgrade them.
But I thought it was only 3 days.
No, if they let's just say they signed up on Sunday, you can actually sign them up on Friday, as long as that pay period has not passed. It's no daytime. It's just based off the pay period.
Okay, so basically, say if you upgrade them, they will have to wait basically to the next. It's good to do them in that next pay period, going into that next pay period.
So let's just say today, like right now, you somebody signs up to be a customer with the link, right? So you'll have tomorrow to call customer service and say, look, this person wants to be an agent, instead, and they want to be upgraded, right? Now, once that pay period passes, they have to make 3 payments before they can be upgraded to be a customer.
Oh, from being a customer. Okay.
Okay. And then the payment to do so is $210 instead of $299.
You come over here and work, scrolling to other bitches. All of a sudden you.
Hey, you know what? I got a question out of that now because I was thinking about this the other day. Will that upgrade payment vary based off if they paid the 188 or the 89, or it don't matter?
No, it does not. It's a straight 210, no matter what.
No.
So that's why it's important to note, and that's why it's important to ask questions. If this person is leaning toward being a customer and an agent, he kind of don't know to make up his mind, but he's leaning, really have that conversation about becoming an agent, because if they come on, become a customer, really like the services, and they pay 189, they're still going to have to go pay 210 to become an agent on the back end. So it'll be cheaper for them to start earlier and become an agent. And even if they're just an agent while waiting, it's still better to become an agent. Just pay that $299 the first time instead of paying $189, $188, and then $210. That's just math.
Also, with that, Simona, what I had happen like twice now. If you get sign up a customer in a day, right? And we got us a presentation that night. Even though they signed up for services, invite them to the webinar, because you can actually get them to. They'll be like, "Man, I was so moved by, your VP's presentation. Man, I want to be an agent. I want to make some money too. I was so moved by the way y'all get paid and the R&R club and things of that nature. I want to be an agent." We had a girl last night that's gonna I got to follow up with that want to upgrade from being a customer to an agent because she saw the presentation, but she was actually enrolled before the presentation.
And also, just to chime in on that, what Nicole was speaking on earlier, that's definitely what you want to do, Nicole. Like, if they're just inquiring about getting their credit fixed, you don't want to overwhelm them and like, oh, well, be an agent and say like, hey, I just want to get my credit fixed. So just focus on closing them as a customer first, get that done. Then you have that conversation, like Daniel says, just invite them over to a webinar and potentially try to upgrade them. And it's a payroll thing. They do payroll on Tuesdays. As long as they haven't done payroll, you have time to upgrade them. And other than that, you have to wait to basically it'll be 2 months afterwards when that third payment kick in. So if a person sign up today, they can't upgrade until 2 more months.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I just want some clarification. So if a person signs up today to be a customer and they sign up for the 188, so if they go back and tomorrow they say, I want to be an agent because they listen to a webinar, they have to pay $210 tomorrow?
No, they only got to pay 110. So if they upgrade within that payroll system situation of 3 days or to the week before it's processed in payroll before Tuesday, they only pay the difference, which is
Okay.
110. But if they wait to after payroll, and then they have to wait till they make that third payment 2 months later, then it's automatically 210, no matter if they signed up for 89, 138, or 188. And
Okay.
also,
That's what I thought too. That's what I
Okay.
thought too.
yeah. Now they sign up for 188 today. They can sign up. They just paid additional 110.
Yeah.
It's just after that third payment.
Right.
But also, I want to let y'all know something. Bruno shared to something in the VP and above group. Whereas sometimes he have a person like a week, 2 weeks, a month later, and they able to upgrade. He just send them over his agent link, and they sometimes it go through.
Yeah, I've done that a couple of times. I've signed up my cousin Jarius Hill. He signed up as a customer at first, and then a day later he wanted to be an agent, so now he's an agent, and he just paid the difference of 110 within that same pay period.
And that was with send link.
Yeah.
So when you
I sent him the link. Well, it depends. Everybody's situation is different. It depends on their bank, because he has some problems with his own bank, but he had to get it all straightened out, which we did. And it took us, I would say, 2 days to get them straight. But we was able to get them straight. They processed the payment and everything through his account, and he was able to become an agent during that same time frame.
Yeah, Roger, we know it'll go through within that time frame. It's just the simple way of doing that is if you sign them up the day later, you can just call corporate and they'll upgrade them in the payments department. But
Yeah, that's what I did.
Oh, okay, yeah, we know they can do that before a pay period. What we're saying is if you waited like 2 weeks later, like if you try to send him the link, then he got to pay the whole $299.
Right.
That's what
I'm
happened.
tracking.
And also, just a heads up, guys, after they make that third payment, they'll be able to upgrade themselves from the protection plan. It'll be a button that pops up that says join business, and they can pay that 210 right from the protection plan. You don't got to call corporate.
Oh, that's good. I gotta write that
So,
down. That's good.
Okay.
yeah, so you always want to like go to your customer reports and go to enroll customer as agent, because you always once they make that third payment, they'll pop up right there. And then another cool thing, as far as you guys who are building, team up underneath you, and you trying to help your agents get promoted so you can level up. Now, if you upgrade them from that protection plan, they automatically go underneath you. You can call corporate and say, let's say you a senior field trainer, you trying to promote one more field trainer. You can call corporate and say, hey, upgrade this person, but place them underneath my agent. You can place that underneath your agent to help them level up, to help you hit your title.
Oh.
Yeah, I did that a couple times.
Yeah, that's pretty much how the game works.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, that's sweet. Okay, didn't know that.
Hey guys, everybody listening?
Yep.
Hey, let's everybody come off mute. We're gonna sing happy birthday to Daryl. It's his birthday today.
Oh.
Hey, like y'all ready?
Yep.
Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Three. All
ready.
right, let's do this.
Happy birthday.
Birthday
Happy
to
birthday
you.
That's
Happy
birthday
birthday
to you.
Day to you.
Happy birthday.
Birthday to
Daryl.
Happy
Happy birthday.
We're gonna keep on selling
Y'all
credit.
better
We
sing
ain't gonna be
Infinity
quiet.
Freedom Movement Choir.
We're gonna keep on selling credit. We're gonna leave this quiet thing alone. But hey, happy birthday, brother.
Happy birthday.
Happy
birthday,
birthday.
bro.
Happy
Oh, man.
birthday.
Guys, that was beautiful. That was a
Y'all don't know how to sing happy birthday. Come on, y'all. Happy
Missy
Let's still sing it.
Happy birthday.
Daryl. Now I know y'all. Okay, can we do the traditional? Okay, I'm gonna start.
Happy
Happy
birthday to you.
Happy
birthday to you.
Like the color. What is
Happy
this?
birthday. Happy birthday.
This is not what they sang when I was 2. That's not what they saying.
That's not
I'm
No catch.
They did that. Yvette talking about guys. Yvette talking about everybody do it for real this time. And then she just did a whole unique version. We come up with
That's Shot Town. That's that Shot Town.
That ain't nothing but some Stevie Wonder.
It was a hit. It was a hit. What you say, Rufus?
Ain't nobody come see you, Otis.
So look, so Daniel, amazing job though, brother. That was a great training, man. You laid that out perfect, bro. I appreciate
You
it.
did that. You did that.
Happy birthday to you.
Hey.
Oh, that's what we
That was
need.
nice.
That's what we needed right there.
That was a highlight. That was a highlight of my birthday right there.
Right.
That was my grandbaby.
Oh,
Grandbaby got some votes.
Wanted to say happy birthday.
All right.
Hey, well, hey, if that's it, man, look. Daryl, happy birthday once again, my brother. We all excited for where you headed. This is gonna be a wonderful chapter in all of our lives. And hey, we hope y'all have a blessed one. Until tomorrow, man. Y'all take care.
Hey, Daniel, wait.
Infinite.
Can I say something? Can I say something before we say that? We do that. Hey, everybody on this line, okay? The convention is in June. We all are praying and manifesting promotions, okay? So even when you feeling down and you feel that you don't got all the answers, and call your upline, get on the phone with your mentor, because we getting this money to 2022. So let me start. Infinite.
Freedom.
Freedom.
Freedom. Whatever.
Y'all, come on now.
UWE.
Freedom.
Infinite.
That's right, Arkayla. That's right.
I had an echo. My bad. I heard it was like a few echoes. Arkayla, try it again. One more time. Try it again. Hey, I'm with you.
Okay, you got me. So I'm gonna say infinite, and y'all gonna say freedom. All right.
Right, let's go. Let's go.
Infinite.
Freedom. Hey.
Who you with? Who you with?
Who you with? Yeah.
Hey, one more thing before we get off. Hey, look, all leaders, and personally as well, all leaders, take a look in your back office. Anybody who's close to their Power 5 needs to make that happen by Friday.
We gotta get it done.
Okay, by the end of tomorrow.
We gotta get it done.
In the next 24 hours, if your person has 2 or 1 left, before it's gonna tell you in the back office who's close to their Power 5. Go in there and look. Let's make it intentional to get everybody who we can that's anywhere close to it, their Power 5. If you're not close to it, tomorrow needs to be you getting 2 people, and Saturday you getting 2 or 3. Everybody.
Yeah, I'm gonna get hard.
Nobody needs to pay for anything.
Yeah, I'm close to making sales.
Look in your back office, figure it out. Let's make it happen.
Let's make it.
Ain't nobody paying for nothing. No $89. None of that. That's not what we do. Get it done.
Get free, baby. All right now. Hey, if that's it, man, we'll see y'all all tomorrow. Y'all be blessed this evening.
Hold on, real quick. I'm gonna end us out. I got a prayer book and I want to read something from it real quick.
Okay, yes, sir. Let's get it.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So in the name of Jesus, I proclaim that my purpose in establishing this business to which you have called me is to glorify you. Got it. Today I choose to set my mind and my sights. Hold on. Today I choose to set my mind and my sights on the rich eternal treasures and joys of heaven, where Jesus sits beside you in the place of honor and power. Heaven fills my thoughts. Worry about earthly things will not consume my time. I give you first place in my life and in my business, and make a commitment to live as you want me to live by the power of the Holy Spirit. Thank you for working in me that I might do your will and act accordingly to your good purpose. I commit myself to carry out my responsibilities without complaining or arguing, so that I may become blameless and pure, a child of God without fault, in a crooked and depraved generation. in which I shine like a star in the universe as I hold out the word of life in order that I may boast on the day of Christ that I did not run or labor for nothing. With all that is within me, I dedicate and consecrate this business to you, expressing my love to you. I embrace your word, hiding it in my heart that I might not sin against you, for the whole world system based as it is on the desires of men, the greedy ambitions and the glamour of all that they think splendid is not derived from you at all, but from the world itself. The world and all its passionate desires will one day disappear. But the person who is following your will is part of the permanent and cannot die. Blessed to your glorious name forever. Let the whole earth be filled with your glory. Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen.
Real good.
Hey, y'all throw some prayers out there for Sister Mary. Hey, she usually our prayer warrior, but hey, definitely throw some out there for her too.
Will do.
Absolutely. Also, we'll have a video up here shortly as well.